What's up, everybody? Doing a bit of Godot learning here today, and gotta say, having some fun with this. This is actually a lot, dare I say, easier to set up the basics than you might think. So, enjoy. Also trying out EVMux today for the streaming because foolishly, I decided last night to upgrade to Sonoma and macOS Sonoma, and OBS will not load. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem going forward. So we're trying EVMux out today. So no fancy anything today on the layouts, just straightforward. Here's the screen, and here's me. All right, that looks better. Pretty good parallax, right? That was pretty easy. I need to tweak the values here a bit, I think. The moving of the mountains is okay, but some of the levels of the clouds look like they're moving at the same speed to me. So let's take a look here. Scaling 0.3. Let's change that. Speed up a little bit. Change this one. This is the rocks is 5. Separate those clouds. Foreground rocks is 0.8. Let's make that 1. Let's make that 1.2. That should be a bit better. These ones here still look like they're moving at the same speed to me. Let's see, 1. Count the levels. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, 4. So it is doing it. Those two must be on the same level. These look okay. The ground is just green. So, yeah. All right. Let's bring our player in here. Let's see what we can do. Bring our player in. All right, I got to find the graphics here. Still getting used to this. Breaking the resources down here. We got our scenes right here, right? We got our levels, which is this one, which is just the standard one. We got our backgrounds, our scripts. So we're going to create a new folder here for our players. I'm going to start with one player. There's actually multiple players in this game. See, in case you don't know, I'm actually rebuilding this with Godot. I built this with the Sprite Kit, and it's out there on the store right now for iOS. but I wanted to play with it in here as well. So we actually have two players. We have a boy and a girl. So we're going to create those folders now. And let me go find those sprites. Sprite, where are you? And I'm going to cheat because I'm going to use the ones that I've got in Xcode already. So I just got to go find those assets, go in here, look for my players. Where are you? Where? There's the sounds. Pumpkins? Nope. Pumpkins is for the Pumpkins is actually for the gonna be for the Halloween level, which is already built in the Sprite Kit version, but I'm now building this, like I say, in Godot here. So I'll show you the full game and what it looks like in a minute that I'm building. But before I do that, where is my player files? Oh, I know where I put them. Yeah. Images. Okay, so we're going to bring in all the animated images here, which is, there's a single one right there. Let's just bring this one in right now. So let's close up the background. I'm going to guess I add a node. This is all new to me, so we're working this out together here. All right, we're going to add in a node 2D, I guess. Animation player. Let's start with the node 2D. Or do I just go straight with... No, I got a feeling that's got to be how we do this, right? So we're just going to say player. And there's some logic that gets involved here in the settings screen where you pick which player you want and so on. But for right now, kind of building the templated level here, right? So we're going to add a child node here. Let's just get the player on the screen. Let's just start there, right? And I think I do that. Yeah. There we go. So very straightforward. That should just put my player on the screen if I didn't screw it up. Yep, and I didn't screw it up. Now, what I'm going to look at is, I want to see here. Okay, good deal. All right, give me 1 second here, and I'm going to add, getting used to EVMux here as well. So I'm actually going to go in and add some screen content. Window, let me run the game here, and then I'll add that. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to add the game here so you can see it. Boom. All right, let's see here. So that's the game right now, right? As you can see at the moment, there's not too much going on. Let me change a few settings here so I can share all the windows at once. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's do this. Let's remove that. Share screen. Got to find the right the right display. Here it is. All right, add to scene. There you go. Okay, now you can see everything. Fantastic. Should be able to see. Yeah, so that's the game right there. Turn that off. Yeah, like I say, sorry about this. OBS on macOS Sonoma, not a good experience right now. Not great is how we're describing this. Not great at all. So, yeah. An EVMux here. All right. So we've got this. Now, I need to create an animated sprite. So we're going to do a little bit of Googling here. how do I create an animated sprite in Godot 4? Probably very straightforward, and I just don't know the naming convention. Easy animated character sprites. Yeah, that. All right. And hopefully you're hearing me on the stream. Let me check. Hang on. Oh, where is the button? Where is the button? Okay, there it is. Okay, there it is. All right, let's see here. So we've got this, we've got this. Okay, let's go back and look at the documentation, because documentation's good, right? Oh, there is one. See, I was gonna guess this, and I was like, no. Don't guess it, Peter. Don't guess it. All right, let's do this. We're gonna go back to player, and I think animated sprite 2D. Yeah. All right. I gotta say, so I'm used to, that one with the controversy. I'm used to Unity and somewhat Unreal Engine, and so this is like day 2 for me with Godot. So I'm still getting used to this concept of there's a node for everything, right? But so far, the ones that the stuff that I've found, like the parallax background, very straightforward and sensible to get on with once you start thinking about it that way, right? So, for example, if I go to my animated sprite 2D, I see that there's, I got my still frames, and if I took guesses here, which is always fun, right? So we go sprite frames. If I create something like new sprite frames, right, and then see what that does. I see here I've got an animation window. I'm gonna guess if I drag something on there, like say this. Yep, that made a lot of sense, didn't it? Right? And then play through it. You see him up here, right? This is all making a lot of sense. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. We'll get this. Frame rate's not great right now, but it's still, what is up with his legs? Buddy, what happened to you? Let's do, gotta find the right one. Hang on. Actually, you know what? That is not the one I want. That is the jumping. So hold on. Let's create our folders. There's several states that I have for these players. So this is the jumping one. I know, kind of obvious by the name, right? That is not the one I want right now. I actually want a new folder, the running one. So let's go in there. Let's bring in those assets. Suddenly the whole thing's making sense, right? To somebody, probably not me. Can I select them all? No. How do I? Backspace, delete, delete. Where's the delete? Nope. Nope. delete animation. Okay, there you go. Let's create a new one. I'm guessing these are like animation states, if I had to hazard a guess. So we're going to go with that until proven otherwise, which will be about 3 seconds from now. So let's go in here. Let's find my graphics, images. There. Let's take those, put them in the running. All right, there's our running frames. That's what we want. Now he looks more like what I'm used to seeing him look like. Welcome back, buddy. All right, let's put him there. If I now run that, there you go. No weird legs anymore, right? But let's bring this up to. Yep, no, buddy, that's a little quick. 15 is about right. That was pretty straightforward, wasn't it? Right? Felt like that was pretty easy. Okay, so that's the running state. I guess I can add, yeah, look at this. Okay, I can add jumping. This is great because this suggests to me that I can do like I did with the other gaming engines, where I can just say, hey, play this animation state under this particular scenario. So this is great. This is actually a lot better than doing it with SpriteKit, where you got to do a whole bunch of coding to do very simple things. So again, this is, you know, it's working. It's winning out here, right? This is great. So there's the running state. Can I rearrange these? Not that it matters. No. Okay, so for the jumping, let's go get all of these. Put those in there. This should also be 15 frames per second. What I'm hoping, and I'm going to be super delighted here if I can do this. Can I? Yeah. I can just switch between them. Oh, Godot, this is awesome. Wow, how easy is this compared to some other things? All right. And then there's one final state, which is when they hit something, they fall down. So they're going to be falling. And let's add this one here. Falling. All right, I feel like this is all starting to click in my head a little bit here for once. Let me just open up another. I forgot to add a window here. Hang on. There we go. All right. Okay, let's go get those images. Jumping, and it's the ones I had earlier. There. Okay, let's put those in. All right. And then pretty much figured this out, right? Put them in there, set it to 15 frames a second. So our poor little guy, right? Here he goes. Falls down. Poor little guy. All right. Okay, now, fingers crossed, if I run this, it should by default look like, hopefully, he's running along the ground. No? Okay. So there is something else I need to do here. I've set up, let's see, what are these here? Displayed animation frames index, settings property also resets. Okay, so if I set that to 1, okay, that's the one it shows in there. All right. Hey, this guy NZ. Ouch. How you doing, buddy? I am having a lot of fun here with Godot. UI is weird at first, but check this out. So this is how far I've got in a couple of hours, right? In here, if I click on my animated sprite, I know SpriteKit people are going to love this. I just set up my 3 states and I can preview them right here. Look, running, jumping, falling, just by lining them up here. And this guy NZ, I already got my parallax background working by using something called parallax background. So I'm like, oh, I'm only a couple of hours in and I already, again, have got what took a couple of days in SpriteKit. Thank you. Thank you. And I know you're doing this with Unity. I hope you found some time to do it. I know you've been very busy, but I'm confident that you're just super pumped and keep working on it. So I hope it's going well for you. Let me know. I'm doing this, well, I guess partly because I can, but also because I just thought this weekend, I also upgraded my machine to Sonoma. That's a whole other story. But I was like, you know what? I should spend this weekend doing Godot. Want to make an engine, use SK. Want to make a game, use Unity or Godot. That is actually what needs to be on a t-shirt somewhere, right? Yeah. Look at this, right? Look, I can see, I can line it all up visual. I gotta say, this is open source at its best, right? Thank you, open source community, for this. I wish I was smart as them. Sun Soon, yeah, excellent. We will definitely be watching that, folks. Right? Let me put something in chat here because I want you to know about this. You need to go follow and watch this guy NZ. He's making a great game, and when he streams with his son, they have a lot of fun, and it's not only is it entertaining with a great chat room, but you can get involved. Ploppy, my friend, how are you? Finally able to catch a stream. I know I'm streaming at what I hope is a sensible time of day for you. So I hope so. It'll be messy though. Nothing like it was. Hey, it is what it is. Development, right? For my regular viewers, I am not using OBS today. Here's a cautionary tale. I upgraded to Sonoma last night. So far, not bad. However, I cannot get OBS to run. So, cautionary tale there. I don't know what I'm going to do for my regular streaming because I can't use OBS on Sonoma. I may have to go back and set it up on my Windows machine and do it through there. Time to Jump has been whack. Yeah, not just Twitch, but hockey too. Well, Ploppy, I'm glad you're with us, buddy. I know you have a crazy schedule and you're super busy. Hope you're still enjoying that work that you're doing. Super pumped to have you here, buddy. Just always great to have all you folks around. You coded all week, so now I'm taking a break and coding while watching some coding. I know. Isn't that something that we all do? It's like, whew, the day job's finished. Let's go home and write some code and watch someone streaming some code. What is wrong with us? Are we crazy? We just love what we do, right? You love the new job. I seriously can't believe I get paid to code all day and listen to podcasts. It's awesome. I'm real happy for you, Ploppy. I'm real pumped, buddy. Just so awesome to hear that you're having a great experience with it. You didn't know OS X had an update? Yeah, Sonoma. Don't I don't know. I may roll back. We'll see. But if the worst case is that I can't use OBS right now, I can live with that. I haven't tried anything else yet. Xcode and everything else works, obviously. Xcode 15 is testing my patience. I've been, touch wood, I have been lucky so far with Xcode 15. It's been no worse than 14. Won't do it yet. I have Logic Pro X plus a million plugins. This is actually, so folks, this guy NZ can relate to this, I'm sure. My scary part about upgrading macOS on major versions every time is if there's anything that's going to give me trouble, it's always my audio tools and especially the plugins, which as a streamer is annoying, but as a podcaster, unbelievably annoying. So the only reason I did it, I've upgraded to Sonoma right now, is because I have everything set up on my Windows PC to do my podcasts and everything as a fallback. So I'm lucky so far. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, here you go. I'll put it on the screen here. I have a podcast. I just released an episode yesterday, part one of two, talking with a good friend that many of you will know to the stream, Coco Type. We are talking Vision OS and that Apple Vision Pro headset and his development experience with that. So I think you're going to have interesting time if you go listen to that. That is what I think. Yeah, I might be wrong, but that is what I think. I tried to distract them during the podcast, but it didn't work. Yeah, you all did a great job at trying to distract us, but we came through. Actually, I went crazy a bit on the editing of it, so I hope you like it because we did record it live, which was a lot of fun, and I think gonna do more of that. But editing it, I did like a basics sort of scan through, and it was great, and I liked it. And then I went through again, and I'm like, no, I really want to go to town on this episode. So I got a bit nuts with it, a bit focused, you might say, as this guy NZ would say. So yeah, but it was a lot of fun, and there's a lot of good. I think there's a lot of good content in there. Of course, as you all know, Coco Type, very knowledgeable guy, right? Okay, so how do we get this to animate by default? Okay, so we'll see. Somehow you got, I don't know what I did there. And these, by the way, are signals. Now, as I understand it, signals are like messages or broadcasting listeners and so on in other languages. So it's nice that it has a list of all the like, hey, you just pick from these. So that's going to be interesting to play with. You're weeks behind on the podcast. Looks like I got a lot to listen to this week. Yeah, it's been a crazy schedule. I am truly blessed to have had so many amazing guests this year. I'll talk about that just for a second. I think I mentioned it before. My goal was to like, okay, I'm gonna get one more guest on the show this year as a goal. I think I'm up to like 8 now or something. It's been nuts and very well received, and I'm very grateful for all the gracious folks that have come and given me their time. It's been quite an eye opener. In fact, I also I'll share this. This month has, again, month on month, but this month has been the best month ever for the podcast downloads. So far, there's like 1,000 extra downloads, I think, this month compared to last month. So, there's like I don't know what the percentage is, but it's nuts. It just keeps ramping up and up. Yeah, thank you, this guy NZ. I'm fully open about these things. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on. I'll try and share this. I don't. We'll see if I can open this in another window. Hang on. So you can see it. I'll share the numbers with you. I do not mind. Yeah, so here you go. Let's see if I can get this on the screen here for you all. I gotta switch windows, see if I can see what you're seeing. Look at this growth, right? This is phenomenal, right? So here we are in September 2023. Here's September last year, 1,800. So far this month, 4,600, something or another. You can see it's just going boom, 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 boom. I'm just so grateful to you all. It really is. Talk about motivation to just keep doing it. I mean, it's unbelievable. Just thrilled. Yeah. And also, mostly I do it to entertain Ploppy while he's at work. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. His son is the CEO scope creep on this. All right. Okay, and then on the scripts window, player, and so that script is actually for the background, which is up here. This scripting is by far this GD script the hardest part for me to get used to. Yeah. Thank you, Ploppy. I appreciate that, buddy. And I certainly appreciate all the reviews everybody's been putting in too. Very generous of you all to do that. I think I got like 29 reviews. All of them 5-star except for a 1-star, which just said it was okay. Fair enough. And a 4-star. So that's very generous of you. Yeah. He's the project manager planning your sprints. Yeah, but it just gets worse. It's sprint on sprint. Okay, so let me see here. I've got my animated sprite, right? Creating the animation. I've already done all of that. I got the frames in. Yep. There's an idle state. Calling animations through script. That's what we're talking about. Okay. We like our script in here, right? Let's see. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna live dangerously here and see if I can do this by figuring this out as we go. So I got this player, right? And I guess I'm gonna add a player script, right? And that's gonna go in my boom, 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 boom. Let's see, levels, standard players. Let's live dangerously since I'm learning this. It's gonna be just in case I need one for each. Okay. Inherits from, I don't know if I want to inherit from that though. That's the thing. I guess maybe I do. I don't know. We'll find out. And here's my new script. All right. Okay. So let's see. Can I guess that somehow I get the animated sprite 2D, right? So we need to rename this. We're going to call this, we'll call this boy, right? And then I will try the plugin to see if I can do this with Swift at some time with the binding, because this will put me back in very familiar territory. I don't even know how to do a variable in GDScript. I want to get the node somehow. Can I? I don't know if that does anything. Oh, wait. Does it give? Oh, does it give me? Oh my God! You seeing this? Sorry, this guy NZ. This is incredible. I just dragged this in here. I didn't think that was gonna work, and I'm gonna say, play running. Could it be that simple? He saw. If it's that simple, this is gonna blow my mind. Which isn't hard, I know. All right, here we go. That's the moment right there where you're like, I get it. What? That's nuts. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm trying to not convince anybody to change game engines, especially those who may have just taken up Unity. You know who you are. So it also just picked up. I didn't have to create nothing, right? Is it that easy? Not me at all. Oh my God. That was so freaking easy. Oh, I may have a new favorite. Okay. Wow, that's your highlight moment right there. That realization of what? That was it? Okay. Anybody else who's used Godot before is like, yeah, what's the problem? Anyone who's used Sprite Kit is like, oh my God, that was so good. Okay, so that's that. Now what I want to do, next thing is let's set up the keys to make them jump. And so I saw somewhere, hang on, let me, I love that I'm guessing and getting some of this right. That's crazy. I saw project settings, input devices, pointing. Oh, no, wait, input map. That's what I was looking for. All right. This could be another game changer here for me, right? Add. How do I add? Add new action. So jump. The action's going to be jump. And then I guess I add. Yeah, this is a lot like those other ones. Okay, so filter by input, by event, up arrow. Yeah. What else do we have? So I don't have a joypad right now, but we want to cover the options here. Actually, let's just get this working. So up arrow is going to be something called jump. Okay, that seemed easy enough, right? So now, let me think. On the player script, we're going to want it to respond to that up arrow. Dang, freaking loving this. Can I make a game in like a day? Something's going to come along that'll be like, oh, there it is. That's what I'm waiting for, the oh, there it is moment, right? How do I respond? How do I detect a input map event in Godot? Using input event, Godot keyboard events, Godot guide to the Godot. Okay, you know what? Let me just break this out into a window so you can all see it. That would be a good thing, right? Event handling. Well, this is, I mean, this is the signals, right? So, ban Google, dang it! Except I'm using DuckDuckGo. But you know what? I'll apply it to, but you know what? I'll respect it and I will apply it to DuckDuckGo as well. That's only fair, right? Wait, Nightbot got him? What? Stop spamming symbols. He only put like 5 symbols in. I gotta fit. Nightbot, you and I are gonna have a conversation. All right, I'll respect it and I'm gonna guess it. Node. See, I'm gonna guess it here with signals, right? has been removed from chat. Not quite. All right, let's see here. So, signals. I don't think it's those, right? So, let me go backwards here. Let's go back to our project settings. Edit the event. Oh, no, okay. We must access this somehow, right? Oh, no, that was a lot of buttons. Okay. Input map. So, by the way, did anyone notice that GD script uses func? Just saying. Yeah. There's got to be a way here, right? Everything has been so obvious so far that I've overthought it. So I'm trying to not overthink this. I'm secretly in trouble. Let's look around a bit, right? Level. By the way, I created a UI. So I created a UI scene that I lay over the top. I should have mentioned this. Hang on. So here, for those of you who didn't catch this earlier, I've got a scene which is a UI type, I guess, for want of a better way of describing it, with some labels. And then that UI scene level, I just dragged in here, and there it is, right? So that's where all of these events come from on there. Now I also have this theme file that I just created by default, that when you apply this to a node, all the children get this theme. So I've basically applied this theme as the central location for a lot of this stuff, right? I should just want to explain what's going on there. Anyway, back to the nodes. Also noticed there's this animation finished, so I can probably detect when the falling's finished. That'll be important later for something that hit me as a problem in SpriteKit. Let's go back to the script here. An asset library, by the way, seems to be a whole bunch of stuff like plugins. Just wanted to point that out. That this is it's annoying that I Googled the answer. Hey, you banned it. I didn't make you do it. Just saying. Oh, the game's still running in the background here. Let me get rid of that. I can't remember. Did I put a timer on my... I think I did, right? Oh, I didn't put a timer on there, did I? But we said, oh no, we can't do it for the whole stream. Oh wait, you banned Google. You didn't ban Stack Overflow. I wonder if there's... Wait, I can look at the online documentation. It's a minute timer, right? I can look at the documentation here. No one said I couldn't use the documentation. Input handling. Yeah. Player, scene, and input actions. All right, input handling. Using the input event. Oh, examples. Examples are always good. Oh, look. Did they even name it the same just to make life easy for me? Oh, chat, is it that simple? That's what it says when I click it. Oh, okay. A minute time. Okay, well, I need to check that. Still saving up my points for another voice ban. Don't worry. There'll be plenty of time and good uses for those. All right. Let's start here. All right. Hang on. I want to see if it's this simple. One thing I'm gonna have to get used to is this tabs. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. So you see how these are all tabs? If I put spaces in, wait, am I thinking of something else? Yeah, look at this. Here it is, mixed use of tabs and spaces for indentation. Talk about opinionated, right? And I've got to remember it's pound for comment. So it'll flag that if you have multiple ones. Okay, I was waiting for it to end. I hit a button the other day on Twitch that did some kind of auto timing thing for those ads. And let me know how that works out, because I don't know. So I may have to go and manually force it to be more friendly. So let me know. Thank you. But yeah, look. Don't have tabs and spaces in a file are errors. How awesome is that? So get rid of it, error goes away. And then make it happy again. Yeah. Expected indented block after if block, right? If this, do that. So I think it's looking for that. Is there, I don't know, a print statement? I mean, I don't know. I guess I should look at this, right? Need standard debug print statement. Let's try it. I don't know where's the console. There it is. I'm gonna hit the up arrow. I don't actually know if it's doing anything. Don't think it did. Can I bookmarks, comments, breakpoints? Do we have breakpoints in this language? Anybody? Let me make sure, first of all, I got this right. So let's do this. Let's just put something in there. Make sure what I think is the console is the console. Did you also get the Verizon iPhone 15 one? Oh, you're talking to this guy NZ. By the way, folks, I got my 15 Pro here, and super happy with it. Gotta say, the titanium case noticeably lighter. I just want to put that out there. Okay, look, I see the hello, so I figured that out. Love the titanium case. Jackal Gamer, click left column on the line. Thank you. And welcome, by the way. Click the left column on the line. So if I do here, hold on, the left column, this one? No, that's the collapse. Oh, that one there. Oh, ooh, look at that. Thank you. Jackal Gamer, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's see. Breakpoint is here. There's an input event, but I haven't actually done anything yet. Okay. So oh, look at that. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You got red. You got red in debug too. Yeah, I think I did something wrong. But, oh, I see it down here. Breakpoints there. Thank you. Oh, that's nice. I like this. Okay, there we go. And Coco Type, thank you, buddy. How's it going? How was the end of your week with your rendezvous? Oh. Okay. So I hit that break point. I think I actually, you know what? I didn't. That is not the one I meant to hit. I put it on the wrong line. I meant to put it there, right? So it's only going to hit. Oh, look at those errors piling up. Yeah. Hang on. Ooh, that can't be good. There we look. The input map action jump doesn't exist. Did you mean jump? Am I doing this on the wrong script? I'm doing it on the wrong dang script. Oh my God. Okay, hang on. Sorry. No wonder it's coming up. You gotta get used to this. Click on this one, Peter. So, I don't need this. Let me close this. I'm gonna confuse myself no end here. There we go. Watching your stream in the San Jose airport right now, 2 hours before I get to go home. I hope it was all worth it. I have no doubt for 1 second it was. And you probably didn't want to leave. But hey, home is home. You know who's going to be happy to see you? Those four-legged friends. Yeah, have a safe trip, buddy. All right. Let's make sure my console's not going nuts here. Hang on. I see something. The input map action jump. Oh, you know what? It's because it's... Oh, hold on. I think we can take advantage of the awesome sauce here again. Right? Jump. Oh, I love this. Love it. Okay. Let's make sure I'm not getting any errors anywhere. Okay, I'm going to hit the jump key. My God, this is so simple. This thinks like I do. I don't know if that's good. Jackal Game, it needs to be jumped versus jump. Oh, hold on. It needs to be jumped versus jump. It's saying it was set to jumped in the input map. Yeah, that I think this was my mistake. Let me show folks here. Project settings. I set it to jump, and I had a lowercase. Case sensitive. Who knew? Everybody but me. Yeah. Typo on my part. So much for me copying it from the documentation. Serves me right. So if I can do that, I should be able to do this, right? And say, hey, show me the jumping animation, right? It's not going to be complete, but hit the up key. I think it did it. But here's the problem now, right? Because look, I got this one right here. We don't want this to happen here. We want this here because this is going to reset it every game tick, and that's not what we want, right? I want to make sure. Do I have to put that pass back in there, by the way? I do. Yeah. Okay. All right. Using Vulkan device. Okay. So I'm going to tap the key. Sweet. That's the animation part. So at the end of the jumping animation, we want him to go back to running is what we want. So what is this EV Mux thing, and why is it taking up more than 3% of your stream? Because I can't remove it right now because I'm on the free account, because Coco Type, and I welcome your wisdom when you get home. OBS won't open on Sonoma for me. Nope, won't open. So I'm having to use EV Mux today because it's the only thing I got to stream with right now. I don't know why. I've tried version 29 and whatever it is, 30, the latest, of OBS. It will not open on my Mac. It is not happy. So I know you were using the beta. I actually may just switch to using it on my Windows machine or stream through that. But I welcome your input when you get home, how you got past it. Some folks say it works, some folks say it don't. But if this works out, I might give EVMux some money. We'll see. We'll see, because I can't do stickers or nothing with this. But yeah, so it's kind of like, oy, oy, oy. On the free account, I can't get rid of that logo. Sorry, everybody. But I wanted to stream this today, and I'm so glad that I did. So I hope you can all put up with it. It's not normal. Not my normal stream. Okay, so let's think. I'm trying to apply, like, if I think about this logically, how would I do this? I know how I would do it with other gaming engines like SpriteKit, but I don't want to be checking a bunch of stuff every frame. I gotta believe that probably there's something, since we know that I can have this thing that's got this node that says you're still running Monterey on my streaming machine, not Ventura. Okay, yeah, don't put Sonoma on it. Just saying, not yet. Everything has been fine. I did it last night just as an experiment. I did back up. I did clone my drive, so I might go backwards. Everything's been great, but OBS not happy. Thank heavens for fallback machines is all I'm saying. So I wonder, can I do something like some kind of logic here, right? That's I'm just gonna stream of conscious think this, right? So like $boy animation finished. Not sure what that means, but we'll get there. Can I? By the way, I guess I should look. Is there a way? Is there a key I can push? Like, yes, command, and it brings up documentation like Xcode. Great. Okay. Animation finished, emitted when the animation reaches the end or the start if it's played in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense. It pauses the playback. Okay, so when the animation is finished, however, it's got to be a specific animation, right? So I need something like, let's put this in a comment here, right? I need something like, if jumping animation is finished, play the running animation. That's what we're looking to do here, right? So let's try and code this. And I think my Google ban is up, so I can go back and Google it again. But I'm going to keep trying to figure this out as we go here. If boy, well, actually it said it's emitted as an event, right? So is it like a, I don't know. That's a signal click. Sorry, I got to get used to the terminology. Signals, not broadcasts. Signal click the boy node, then click node tab, then double click animation finish. Ah, got it. Okay, thank you. Let me put this back to pass, right? Let's get rid of this. So I see how, okay, I think I'm starting to understand how this thinks. So on the player, on here, with the signals, it emits, actually, sorry, it's on this one, animation finished from, oh, I see, hold on, so I make a connection. So let me think this through. Let me go backwards. This is the one with the script. maybe I put a script on the wrong thing. Connect it to the player node. It will. I'm thinking backwards. I thought this was looking okay. So animation finished. Player. Oh, okay, got it. So the boy is the sending out the signal, but this connection sets up the connection back on the player, which is where I wanted it in this script to say, do your thing. Got it. Thank you, Jackal Gamer. Appreciate this. You have been awesome help. Thank you so much. So now, wanted to go back to this, right? We'll deal with the movement in a second, as far as, you know, actually jumping. Thank you, Jackal Gamer. Appreciate it. Okay, gonna tap the key, jump. Oh, it didn't go back. What did I not do? Did I still get it wrong? Hang on. Animations can't loop. Oh, hold on. So in here somewhere, I must have this looping. This right here. Yeah. Because if they loop, they're never going to end, right? Yeah, they're running. Yeah, totally on your wavelength. Thank you. It makes so much sense when someone says it and you're like, of course. Loop forever, but when you end. And it's like, which one is it? Just the single action animations need to not loop. Got it. Thank you. Okay. Tap the key. Do the jump. Back. Oh, no. I still got it wrong. Hang on. Did I... Maybe I didn't do something quite right. Let me check this. Falling is not looped. I think I got the wrong one. Jumping. Both of those need to not loop. That one does need to loop. Now I think I got it right. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, Notify. How you doing, buddy? Thank you for the sub again. How's it going? Notify, did book, please tell us. Current status of the book. Yeah. Notify is writing a book for shapes and lines and all things awesome sauce with Swift UI. Let me give a few shout outs here, by the way. I've been remiss on this. Coco Type and Notify here. Follow those streamers. Oh, and I think this guy NZ. It's so close. I got this blocked this week due to a work outing. I'm guessing that's the one I saw the pictures of. Maybe. No, not that. But didn't you hook up with Jay? Wow, I could have phrased that better, couldn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Those darn work outings, having fun life. Ah, yeah. All right, this is cool. Okay, now this one here, right? So it's going to switch to the jumping, but we're also, you know, it's fair to say this is not the best jump on the planet right now, right? He jumps, but he ain't moving upwards. That's going to be the next thing we're going to do here. I was in the flooded Oh, is Manhattan having some drainage issues with some rain? Yeah. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna guess again that, let's see, our player, we're getting very close to a collision detection, by the way. Yeah. Flooded Manhattan is one of my favorite cocktails. It does sound like a cocktail. I don't know if it is. I don't drink that much. I really need the player, right? The whole player node is the one that should move because that's centralize the logic, right? Dripping with flavor. Like it. All right, so let's clean up my spaces here. Let's look at this again. So when we do this, right? There's got to be some, let me think. I mean, there's going to be like, I would call it a transform in other languages, overflowing with flavor. Yeah, literally. Like, can't get away from it. It's whiskey, vermouth, a dash of bitters, and a gallon of water. It actually sounds pretty good. I don't, okay, forgive me. I don't drink that much, right? Back in my 20s as an Essex boy in England, oh yeah. What is a dash of bitters? That part I don't know. So I do want it to move. Is move the equivalent of transform in other engines, I wonder? Well, there is a transform, but I wanted to make sure that it's animated, right? So let's take a look at this transform in the documentation. Transform, set the values, local transform, gets relative transform to parent. Okay, but that may not be what I want. Actually, because this has to... I gotta get used to this as well. This appearing in the window. This threw me off earlier. I got very confused. Bitters are just a flavoring. A dash is just a small... I know a dash is a small amount. Thank you. Like a pinch of salt. Okay, so bitters is the name of the flavoring. Forgive me, I don't know. Nodes have transforms, but they also have position. Position in parent. Global position. Position to root node. Ah, okay. I guess when it comes to things like the next step, collisions, it doesn't matter whether I'm transforming it relative to itself or whether or to its parent or the root node, because a collision is collision regardless of how I transform the position, right? If I think about it that way. That was the correct answer. Yeah, Cocoa Type wins a prize. Justin moved into my new apartment last month and I got a little corner bar shelf for all my whiskeys. Oh, nice. Yeah, all of them. Excellent. What is EVMux? Are you getting sponsored now? No. Sorry, you missed this, Notify. I upgraded to Sonoma last night and OBS doesn't work for me on Sonoma. So I had to go with Plan B, which is my free EVMux account plan right now. So yeah, may roll back or may just switch to OBS on my Windows machine. So apologies for the EVMux logo. I didn't want to pay for it until I knew it worked. But oh, you upgraded? Have you tried OBS? Please, because for some people it's working. So try it, Notify. Try and open it up and see if it opens. I just get the bouncy icon. If you want collisions, you're going to want to make the player node a character body 2D. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. But could I take my existing player and just put that in a character body 2D node? Would that work? Or am I just wrapping it for no good reason? Does that make sense? Not yet. Try it, Notify is my... Because went to stream and was like, oh, that's not good. Okay, Cocoa Type, thank you. I will read that. Yeah. Right. Oh, it's that simple? Oh my word. I'm in fear of falling in love with Godot here. I'm just gonna say. Character body character body 2D. Now I'm guessing that obviously brings up a whole bunch of nodes for me at some point. I got a warning. This node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. Makes sense because I haven't set one up yet. Consider adding a collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D as a child to define its shape. That is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Let's do that. So I'm going to add a collision shape. Actually, I'll go with polygon because I don't know if there's a benefit to one or the other. I just need a rectangular shape. if I go with this one, before I forget, let me clean up my script because I know I'll forget. So I got my collision shape here, but I don't have a shape defined, right? Is what it's going to tell me. Change script to, thank you. Yes. So, this one here, thank you, Jackal Gamer. I'm so glad you dropped by. You have been awesome. Thank you. Change type, change script to extend, yeah, the character body 2D, yeah. Thank you. Should have been in theaters, not just direct. What are we talking about? Falling in love with Godot, an underappreciated sequel to Waiting. Oh, I should have kept up on that one. Collision shape is the best collision poly for exact collision shapes. Actually, that one would be beneficial because I know what's going to happen here. If I do a rectangle, and I hit the thing, right? But there's no poly there. There's no sprite. People will go, what? Dan Castaneda. Castellaneta. Is that his? I guess I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time. Go. Oh, yes. Give a moment there, folks, for Notify. Hey, folks, by the way, let me give a shout out here. I was neglectful here. Notify. Follow him. Yeah. Yellow. Okay, let me go back to this. Okay, let's close that. Wow, I'm blown away by my progress here in only a couple of hours today. So I've actually been working from scratch on this for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours now. And this is where I got to. I can't believe it. Let me show Notify because I don't think you saw it, right? We got our jumping and we're back. And we got our parallax. How long did it take me to do all that with Sprite Kit? Anyone remember? Take your guesses in years and you're probably pretty close, right? Okay, let's fix this. So a shape must be provided for collision shape 2D to function. Please create a shape resource. Okay. There is no shape resource right now. If I create... Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. Did I put the wrong one? Hang on, let me... Collision shape. Yeah, no, I did get the right one. Okay. And then create a new... Actually, capsule would be better. That for my player, that's more accurate, right? If I do that, did it create it? Does it create it as a resource? Or, oh, I see. I set it here. Okay. Oh, look, there it is. I see it. Had I have paid attention. All right. Like that it's just super easy to see it here. He's a little chunky, isn't he? Let's do him like that. There you go. There you go, buddy. You don't go outside those bounds. Capsule probably the most common. That's what I was thinking. Because when I do it in Unity and Unreal Engine, I usually use capsules. Reset player children to 0, 0 in the transform. Can I do all of them at once? Oh, got it. I know it. I see what you mean. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and then move the player with you. Oh no! Don't grab that. Don't do that. grab the player. There you go. But it's okay for me to move the collision shape now, right? Yeah. Then select player node, Alt and drag will drag main node. Oh, okay, Alt and drag. Okay, hold on. Maybe did I get it right did I get it right by extension of just doing it the long way? Okay, that's good to know though. Alt and drag, thank you. All right. Okay. Same as selecting the move icon. Okay. All right, got all of that. Thank you, Jackal Gamer. Got all of that. Yeah, appreciate it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab me a drink here. Give me 1 second. The problem is I can't use my Stream Deck with EVMux because I haven't got nothing set up for it. So give me 1 second here and I'll be right back. All right, and I think I gotta remember. I think there's a 2-hour limit on this free EVMux account. I'm probably completely saying that wrong. So we got 40 minutes to do the rest of this. This broadcaster is either offline or has not yet activated stream stickers. Okay, Sonoma has crossed the line now. Yeah, no, that's it. Sorry, we've lost all the cool stuff because of OBS. Sorry, Coco Type. Sucks, doesn't it? Don't worry. What I'm going to do is, like I say, full back, plan B. I'll stream through my PC here and we'll just capture the Mac. Throat Wobbler Mangrove. Are you sure that's not another cocktail? Can I have a Throat Wobbler Mangrove on ice? Thank you. Are you sure? Okay, let's get back to this. Actually, it also sounds like the name of some kind of fly fishing thing, right? All right, let's see what we can find here. Animate node. Oh, dang it. Okay, hang on. I gotta get the door here. I will be right back. Sorry, folks. Hang in there. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Let me find where I was looking at things. There we go. There, got it. He's one of England's leading. What? It's hey. What? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh! Don't miss that plane, Coco type. Now, before we go any further, for those of you, those new folks here, let me show you what I'm actually making here. Are you going to move the player or make it appear like it's moving? So in this game, let me show you the game here. Oh, yeah, okay, hang on. Oh boy. Right, should have known it was not going to be that easy because upgrades. I was going to say, let me show you the game. That was a really loud can of soda. The player basically jumps up and down. You'll see in a second, hopefully. Hopefully. Unless Xcode decides, you know what? You need to install 1,000 other things. I also need to close that. Let me close that. Where's my Xcode? Just thinking about it. There we go. So let me play the game for you that we're rebuilding here. So you get a feel for like, what is this guy doing? Oh, now what's it doing? You better work right. Otherwise, I'm just going to ditch Sonoma altogether. Okay, there we go. Hang in there, folks. Promise you, it might be worth it. Boy, this Mac's really having to think about it. Come on. Okay, so here's the actual game that's in the store right now, except for the Halloween part. But basically, this is it, right? You hit a button and you jump over things. So that's the extent of the movement. And then when you hit something, all right. So I think you get the idea, right? Same on this one, on this level. So the player just goes up and down, and then we'll use code to kill them, right? That's what we're doing here. Let me move this out the way. Let me get back to the chat window here. In a character body 2D, you're going to want to use move and slide or move and collide along with velocity to have collisions. So you just need vertical physics. Easy peasy. Yeah, so far, everything has been a lot easier than I had anticipated, which is great because I want to focus on the game. So, yeah. Okay, so you want to use move and slide or move and collide. Okay, along with velocity. Also make a static body along the green. Oh, yes. Yeah, because right now we're probably going to gravity fall right off the screen, right? Yeah, that's a good point. I forgot to do that. Thank you. Yeah, let's do that right now. Because we're not going to descend into hell just yet. So thank you. Yeah, static body 2D. And then let me guess. I got to create one, right? Actually, does it? This node has no shape, so it cannot collide or interact with other objects. In other words, Peter, what you've done right now is nothing. Consider adding a collision shape 2D or collision polygon 2D as a child node to define its shape. Okay, let's do that. Starting to learn that everything is basically a node in this. Create a new, this one can be a rectangle. And I'm going to hazard a guess here that I'm also going to want to reset all the transforms. Keep life simple if I haven't already. But I think I already did that on this. Okay. Okay, that is not what I wanted. Hang on, sorry. Scal, I suspect, is what I need here. Right? If I was to, like, you know, take a guess. I appreciate that it's all very visual on the screen, makes lining things up a lot easier. Needs a collision shape, yeah. It's like components for components. Yeah, that's that. I'm starting to think that way now. It's starting to make a lot of sense. At first, when I looked at Godot, I was like, oh, this is a lot of stuff for a lot of simple things. But actually now I'm starting to appreciate the separation of the entities like this. Use the dots to resize. Good to go. Yep. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Okay. Now let's go back to this. So let me make sure I didn't break anything. Nothing broken. So far, so good. Jumps goes nowhere. Yep. Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Wrap your head around this. Godot was made in Godot. That's like, that reminds me of, takes me back. For those of you who remember, I know I've said this story before, but for those of you that don't know it, the thing that years ago that got me into computer graphics to begin with was a demonstration of Bryce 1.0 on the Mac. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because the Bryce interface was rendered in Bryce. That's what it reminded me of. And I was like, whoa, that's deep. Okay. They must have used a lot of UI components, I'm guessing, for this thing. Yeah. Actually, it also explains a lot because it struck me that the default theme was like, well, the default theme for UI components looks a lot like Godot. Now I know why. So thank you for that. Yeah. All right. So let me remind myself here. Oh, move and slide or move and collide, right? Okay. So let me guess. Is that a node by any chance? Want me to walk you through the jumping, or do you want to take a... Let me take a stab. I'm going to take you know, I feel like I should entertain you all first. So thank you for the offer. Let me fail miserably first, but entertain you. Let's see. So don't know if it's going to be a script or a node. Let's start by seeing if it's a node, right? So player, move. Oh, okay. Let me just make sure. Okay. Neither of those. So it's a script. Falling is winning in learning a new engine. Absolutely. And I'm blown away by how easy it's been to learn so far. With a lot of help from you. Absolutely. But I guess what I'm saying is very little script. You would not believe how much script is involved with Sprite Kit. Those of you that have, you will understand. But I got like just under 30 minutes to try and get this boy jumping. If I can do that, that's my win for the day right there. is all of this, and then I'll do another stream to carry on at a future point because this is going very well. Okay, so input event, the animation. Let's move. Oh wait, no, hang on. It was, what did we say? Move and slide was the name. That's move and yeah. So maybe I'm doing this in the wrong place. Oh, I think I am doing this in the wrong place because we actually don't want. We just want self here. Is it self or this or ah? Okay, so it's just dot. But out of curiosity, is there like a self? Move and slide. Thank you. Clearly, people, when they came up with this language, were like, we should do this the obvious way, right? Yeah. Okay. It's implied without it, but you can use self too. Okay. For my brain right now, I'm going to use self just so I know that I'm talking about all of it. Move and slide. Moves the body based on velocity. All right. This is good because I'm going to want to change that. That is a power up. Body collides with another, it will slide along the other body. By default, only on floor. Okay, rather than stop immediately. All right. Let's keep going here. All right. Returns true if the body is collided, otherwise returns false. I got this wrong then. Hang on. Do I want to start with velocity in a direction? The script is extending the node it's attached to clear how the scripts work. Yeah, that was something I took me a little while to be like, okay. You know, that's what caught me out earlier when I started having things go horribly wrong on me. Let's take a look at velocity. So it's a vector 2. All right, makes a lot of sense, right? Up direction. Oh, wait, does it actually have one called up direction? This would be great. Set velocity, yeah. Count velocity vector in pixels per second used and modified during calls to move and slide. Okay. So we set, we give it a vector 2, we create one. 2D structure that can be used to represent coordinates. Okay. Okay. I don't need all those. You know, it never even occurred to me right now, until now, where 0, 0 is. I guess 0, 0 is top left in Godot, right? GD's, wait, sorry. It's a magic all-in-one function. Move and slide, you need to only change velocity to make it work. Oh, okay. All vector 2 have a vector 2 up, down, left. Oh, beautiful. GD script does a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Love it. I'll go with that. All right. So, oh, sorry. See, I got to get used to that. So I provided an argument of a vector 2. Is that what we're saying? See, I was confused because right here it says about it being a Boolean. Maybe I misunderstood. That's why I started looking at velocity. Maybe I misunderstood or misled myself here. Hold on, I'm losing myself in Windows. Here, let me focus for a second. I'm losing my focus. All right. Why does it... Why is it bringing this up? Hang on. All right, let me... Oh, I typed the wrong thing. Ah, wait. Okay. Looking at some of the examples people have written here, I feel like they've greatly complicated the math. I'm gonna, looking at Stack Overflow here, probably a mistake. Wow, I feel like they're so over-explaining this. Nah, I feel like this is way too much code compared to everything else I've seen so far. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Hang on. I'm just going to put in this code that I was reading on Stack Overflow. Oops, hold on. Let me just indent it so it's readable. First of all, I don't understand what this means. Is how you just do target equals in GD script? So I get that this is self, right? I guess. Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Understand. I feel like the clock's going to beat me on this one. This bit I may have to read up a bit more on first. Because this seems like an awful lot of code to just go minus a few pixels. You don't need any of that. You don't know how happy it makes me to read that. Because that's what I'm saying. You know, when you get that gut feeling that it's like, this feels too much. Yeah. All right. I get that I just can't call move and slide. That obvious. I got to give it somewhere to go. Okay, I'm going to look at your code here because one line makes a lot more sense to me. Hang on. For my, yeah, see, this is the thing. I feel like it's like, okay, no, I'm just doing a simple thing, simple movement here. Let me just put your line of code in it. Velocity.y times gravity, right? And I get the gravity is, well, actually, it says here delta is not declared in the current scope. I thought delta was just a thing. It's going to be there. Plus move and slide. Okay. Why is it saying delta doesn't exist in that scope? Because it can't have anything to do with the fact that I'm inside an event, right? The event's just a trigger. Oh, hold on. Well, no, actually, no. I was about to say something stupid. It's probably the spacing. No, it's not the spacing. Oh, okay, I'm missing a function. Physics process delta. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second here. Forgive me, I got to think about this. My brain is starting to melt. Hold on. Font, physics, process delta, right? Gravity would be a variable. Got it. Yeah, that makes sense to me, right? So are we saying this should not be here? What ungodly time of the weekend is this? Hey, Mono, how you doing, buddy? I don't even know what time it is for you, Mono, right now. You don't need the delta, I forgot. Delta is already calculated in move and slide. Okay, that makes more sense to me. Move it out of the in-out function. Yeah, input function. Okay. That makes sense to me too, right? And then I don't think that should be there either. Is that accurate? Because I'm guessing this gets triggered when some kind of physics thing is happening. Is that right? Okay, and I got my indentation wrong. Got to get used to that. Not ungodly, ungoldly. Yeah. Physics, got it. That's the physics tick. That registers and answers a whole lot of brain confusion for me. Thank you. And then gravity is a variable, all right? But I feel in my case, gravity can be a constant, assuming constants are a thing in GD script. Peter does still have sunshine. It's only 6 p.m. here for me, yeah. Okay, so this may be my first venture into it here. Forgive me if I do this in a stupid way. What I would normally do in my other languages would be something along the lines of, you know, I guess this gravity. Just sort of thinking it through. I dislike it. Come back later when it's correctly dark out. Programming hours. See ya. Sorry, Mono. Don't worry. There'll be another dark session. Oh, it's const. Okay, so I can set it. Perfect. That is the answer I'm looking for. Thank you. And yes, I get it. Since it's a constant, all uppercase, right? And then down here. Right? Perfect. That makes sense to me. Great, because I know this sounds silly. I was wondering how do I create variables in GD script. You'll get sunburnt sitting there. Yeah, actually there is light coming through the window. Yeah. All right. I feel like I don't have a position set yet though. You can remove delta times gravity. Just, okay. I feel like I've still got to give it somewhere to move to though, right? I just realized I had it running all this time. Didn't break anything so far. But it's got to have somewhere to move to for any of this to be a thing. Is that an accurate statement? I still need my vector too, right? Velocity. Oh, velocity is your position. Okay. Move and slide handles movement. Okay. I watched for the Compile Swift 1 a.m. coffee review hour. Yeah. My brain is starting to melt, but I can't believe how much I've got done here. But I really want to get this one thing done. If keys press velocity... Okay. So I literally just say velocity dot y, some number, right? Up all night, not a yeah, compulsory. See, I'm getting names backwards now. I feel like my glucose level is starting to just woof. Let's give this a go. Jackal Gamer, you have been a star. Thank you. You are a star. Oh, look at that. Okay, so let's make it a bit more ambitious. We'll do that. Let me experiment with numbers here and see how badly I can mess this up. We are not on the moon. Keep going. Go, go, buddy. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. I feel like I just made the game too easy. Yeah. Velocity equals Mars. Yeah, now we need to have a Moon and Mars level, right? Wow. Nightbot just had a real go at you right there, didn't it? Wow, Nightbot really got angsty about that. Wow. All right, let's try this. I feel like I've just found a new punishment here, which would be to change gravity on you. Yeah, there you go. That is too much fun. Yeah. I'm going to snooze that ad break. I don't want it to kick in. How dare you use that many dots? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to experiment with numbers to find what feels appropriate here, but this is fantastic. Yeah. And also, well, yeah. So great. This is an easy one to solve. The jumping once, because we had this problem before, right? Oh. And I think it'll be something like this. Is jumping. And I can't remember if GD script likes camel case or what I should be using here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so basically if you're jumping, don't jump again, right? Yeah. Yeah. Wow, it timed mono out? Oh my goodness. Mono is really having a go at it. Yeah, Jackal Game. Yeah, exactly. I had this with the other version. Yeah. Yeah. Why is he working at the airport? What is it with that mono? So I'm gonna have to get used to this, right? So we're false, right? And then forgive me as I think this through here quickly because I'm not gonna beat the clock on this, am I? We might leave it there because I don't want to just the stream to die. Yeah, don't need a variable. Okay, is on floor. It's built in. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I'm going to leave it there, folks, before EVMux kicks me out. And then I'll fix up OBS to resume normal streaming. Yeah. I'm going to leave it there, folks. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm really enjoying this. Huge shout out to Jackal Gamer here because you have been absolutely phenomenally helpful. Thank you so much. That in there. Oh, I can't snooze it. Oh, it's going to happen. But Jackal Gamer, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. We'll be doing this again, folks, in case the ad kicks in here. There'll be another stream very soon. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate your time. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We will pick this up again next time. Have an awesome one. And I'll fix OBS. I'll fix it. Yeah. Have a great one, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a safe trip, Coco Type. We'll see you when you get home, buddy. And again, thank you, Jackal Gamer. You've been phenomenal. That's it, folks. That's what we got for you. It's going to kick me out here in a minute, so I'll stop this stream. But I'll be doing another stream on this to continue development because we are having a lot of fun with this. Oh, yeah. All right, there you go. Thank you, Mono. I will see you all later. Thank you, everybody. Have a great one.